1958, head coach Buck Shaw wanted a veteran quarterback, and Norm Van Brocklin was coming, an all-pro quarterback. I knew nothing about him except, what he had done with the Rams.
Norm Van Brocklin drops back, throws an arching pass upfield. Rangy Tom Fears gathers it in on the dead run and races all the way to score for Los Angeles. A 72-yard touchdown play.
During 9 seasons in Los Angeles, Norm Van Brocklin led the Rams to an NFL championship and was twice the league's top-rated passer. In 1951, Van Brocklin passed for a record 554 yards in a single game. Over a half-century later, the record still stands. The mercurial Dutchman's clashes with team management resulted in a trade to Philadelphia, where in 1960, Van Brocklin engineered an Eagles resurgence.
The Eagles' fearless pigskin pitcher is red hot, and so are the rest of the Eagles.
In practice, I was like a little gnat. I just stood behind the huddle when he was calling plays, and I would listen to his play, and I'd call the same play that he had called in the huddle. And where he's executed it, I couldn't execute it. He knew where to throw the ball. He knew when to throw the ball, how to throw the ball. I learned touch from him. When we would have scrimmages, he would not scrimmage. He'd say, Buck, put the kid in. I'd be in there as a young quarterback, and the rush is coming. I'd start trying to get out of there and run with the football, and he would stand back there and scream and holler at me, "Stay in there, you stay in there, don't you come out of there," over and over again. He had a temper. Without question, he had a temper. He wanted it done the right way, and he didn't like people screwing around in practice. He was tough, but fair, and a smart football player. And I did learn how to play position of quarterback from Norm Van Brocklin. After we won it in '60, Buck Shaw retired. They made Van Brocklin the coach, but he got fired before the season started because he was making changes in the organization, so they let him go. And I always wondered what it was going to be like to have had Norm Van Brocklin as a head coach.
Hey, Wages, where'd you go on the pitch? Wages, what's the matter with you? You go back in the game till I tell you to. Understand, Harmon? You're in the big leagues now. You understand? Yes, sir. Well, let's start growing up. You line up where you're supposed to line up. None of that Harry High School, fake this. Do what we're told. Yes, you can't play football in the NFL. You can't play football for me.
As a head coach, Van Brocklin's fiery temperament was a liability. But as a player, his intensity made him a leader like no other.
The fabulous Dutchman, Norm Van Brocklin, earned the league's Most Valuable Player award for his role in the Eagles' flight to victory.
With the Dutchman leading the way, the upstart Eagles became world champions.
The game's Outstanding Player award goes to Norm Van Brocklin.
Norm Van Brocklin remains the only man in history to quarterback 2 different teams to an NFL championship.